You know the drill. I get coffee first, then I come back. Hope you're all doing well on this fine March Monday. Back in a second. Oh, it is one of those tragic Mondays, people. How are we doing? Zoom out. Oh. 3 people here, 1 thumbs up. What's happening, party people? You tell me now. Oh, you guys want to see something new I built? Built myself a middle console, finally. Out of wood. Anyway, no big deal. It is a weird Monday, though, for sure. So Sunday, built the wooden middle console thing, and that was fun. Yeah, kind of, sort of, a little bit. But let me tell you, it's just another messed up Monday. Who's here? Nobody talking in chat, that's for sure. Why aren't you guys talking, huh? It's like nobody wants to say nothing. Something wrong, Sylvester? I hope we went from 3 people here to 2 people here. So this morning I saw a cat get hit in traffic and survive. And it was the saddest, scariest thing. And there's a cop next to me in the straightaway lane. I'm in the left-hand turn lane. And there's this cat running, and I'm like, oh no. It's a little black cat, like adolescent cat, like teenage, not a kitten, not a cat, just like medium-sized. And I'm like, oh no, and then boom, gets clocked by a bumper, and I'm really hoping straddled by the wheels, but it happened so fast. The cat starts running towards my door. I was like, surely I can put it in park and do my part for humanity. Try to hop out and be like, come here, kitty, and throw it in my van and pull over somewhere safe and make sure it's okay, drop it off at a veterinary clinic or something. And this cat was just so scatterbrained that it, and of course I got a cop next to me, so I don't, but before I can even get my seatbelt off, let alone put it in park and get the door open, the cat runs by my van, and I look in my rear view. We get the green light, so everybody in the turn lane with me starts going, and this cat is thinking he can hide behind cars. These aren't parked cars, so this cat is freaking out. Later on, I went back to that intersection, did not see a dead black cat. So I'm really hoping he's in the bushes, like, licking his wounds and surviving. Because that, just hearing a thump, like it bounced off. Oh, dude, it was just, I felt, I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person, too. So it, like, but it's, dude, it saddened my heart today. Like, it had just rained. The ground's still all wet. And to see a black cat jump out in traffic and then boom and get hit and then just run like a monkey out of a box. Like a rabbit. It was just a bit odd to see. And then I really wanted to do comedy tonight, but clearly that wasn't going to happen. Who's here? Nobody going to say anything in chat? Not a single person? Not one of you? Not a single one of you. Okay. That's a thing. That's a choice, I guess. Oh, anyways. Today I also had to put a lowboy in under a house, and there was this much extra room, meaning none. And it was, just trust me, it was a tight squeeze. Barely got it in there. Barely. So, yeah. Today had its amount of frustrations that I could not explain. 3 people here, nobody chatting. Here, well, let's make a chat. What if I land it? Like that. Impressive. Uncle Ben's Rice-A-Roni, the street racing treat. I really do hope you're laughing. My goodness, those are some short shorts. Did you borrow those from your sister? Cheese and crackers. So yeah, it's been a surreal Monday, like in a real way. Like I can't even begin to explain how just universally weird today has been, just on an all-around level. Like I really can't. But this morning it was kind of nice to clean out this area and get, you know, a middle console here. But anyways, so yeah, life throws some fast ones at you, some fast curveballs occasionally. Oh my goodness. I'm glad the day is over. So glad all of you could be here. Don't all talk at once, please. But I don't know. There's just something about when you wake up and it's a rainy Monday. It's just be prepared for the suck. Because by the time I got to the office, I was at the office before 8:15 and about 8:05, 8:06, somewhere around there, and worked on paperwork and got everything straight. Didn't even get out of the office till 10, which sucks. Then I had to go all the way to Lowe's to pick up a home. I had to go to ProSource and pick up some plumbing supplies. Then I had to go to Lowe's and pick up a water heater. So by the time I get to the job to even do the work on the water heater, it's 11, almost 11:30. And it's like, dude, why didn't I just sleep in till 10 and then go and just get because paperwork has to be done and stuff. That's why. And it's like, I had no idea that being a plumber involved so much paperwork. It's like, it really makes me wish we had a secretary that could just do all this stuff for us. But no, we've got the owner, the 50% partner of service, and me just sitting there doing paperwork in an office for an hour and 45 minutes or so. It's just maddening. Then I had to deal with a gas leak, had to deal with a recall, and then I had to go look out a water heater in Inman. Beautiful sunset, beautiful country out there in Inman. But on the drive back, I mean, it's like, I don't know, by the time we finished with the gas leak, it was already close to 6:30, so I knew I was going to miss No Expectations Comedy at Coffee Underground tonight. And that's literally one of the most fun mics, and it's ending right now, like in 4 minutes. So, I don't know. Red Dog, what's up, legend? So I was thinking about opening an OnlyFans where I could just do comedy topless, you know. I'll juggle topless and do jokes, but not show anything real. Have some clamp on nipple tassels or something. You know, be like, hey, last month on my comedy, I made like $12. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Cheers. What's up, brother? But yeah, you guys missed earlier. I was telling a story this morning. I saw a cat get hit in traffic and survive and run off like a rabbit out of a box. And like there's a cop beside me and the cat is running right beside my van. I was like, oh, I could take my seatbelt off and try to save this cat. This cat's thinking all of us cars are parked and it's just going to get behind us and be okay. And then we get the green light. So all these cars are moving. The cat, I look in my rear view, is freaking out even more. I just hope that cat didn't suffer. If it did get hit, I hope it was a quick, clean death. And if it didn't get hit and it got away, I hope it's safely in the bushes somewhere licking its wounds and it's okay. Yeah, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Red Dog is, he makes sports clips. He's a loyalist too. He's a good dude. But yeah, my counter says 2 people here, 2 thumbs up. But I had one of those thumbs up before the 2 of you got here, so one of you owes me a thumbs up. Allegedly. Anyways, tonight I am going to be going over... Oh, if you guys want something interesting to watch, there's a debate over at the Raging Tomato tonight in about 15 minutes at 9:15. She's a sweet, lovely lady. Makes me wish we weren't in different time zones, you know what I'm saying? She's a lovely lady. I know him from another community. Oh, what are you saying? Someone who's got better jokes than me? You gonna talk to me like that in front of Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Notification in the house. Now we got 3 homies. Yet somehow I still only have 2 thumbs up, which means not 1, but 2 of you have not liked it yet. What is that? There's some short shorts. But dang. There's 3 on my end, bub. Okay. Yeah, now it says 4 people here, 3 thumbs up. Sweet. So yeah, anyways, today is just a weird manic Monday. 5 on mine. Nice. Dude, do you guys know my son turned 17 in 9 days? I thought that was kind of weird. Also, as of yesterday, my divorce happened 15 years ago. So it tells you about a little bit of the messed up of how he was raised, right? Anywho, 5 on mine. Nice notification. So what are you guys up to tonight? My oldest is 22. The youngest is 18 months. Dang, dude. The Raging Tomato drive-by shout-out. Thank you for being here. I was just giving you a shout-out, Raging Tomato. See, guys, Raging Tomato, hold on. I'll make you a moderator because you're good like that. You're now a moderator, Raging Tomato. The good people that are here in my chat, at 9:15, there is a debate on the Raging Tomato. And so we're going to go over there and troll. I mean, be nice in the chat and say hi to everybody. So if you guys want some good content, the Raging Tomato is a lovely, lovely lady who just happens to live in a different time zone. The Raging Tomato, I was talking about a story earlier. I saw a cat get hit in traffic today, and it lived, and I felt so bad for it. I almost jumped out of the truck to grab this cat, but it was moving like a rabbit out of a box. And I look at my rear view, and it's running in between traffic instead of just getting off the road. And when I went by that intersection later this afternoon, I did not see a corpse. So I'm really hoping that cat lived. No, Red Dog, I was just joking. Yeah, I know, right? And it was like, there was a cop beside me, and I wanted to take my belt off and put it in park and hop out and get this cat because I'm the first in line in the left-hand turn lane. And by the time I even unclicked my seatbelt, the cat was already past me, and it's hiding behind the cars behind me like it's a parking lot. And then we get the green light and start going, and the cat's like, oh crap, these cars are moving. So it's like, I felt terrible for that cat. It was like an adolescent black cat. It wasn't a kitten, wasn't a cat. It was like teenager, basically. Got to go set up. Talk to you later. Thank you for being here, The Raging Tomato. You guys need to go follow The Raging Tomato because she has good debates and content and videos, and she's always a lovely person to be around. Don't you think that was funny that I was promoting The Raging Tomato and like 2 minutes later, The Raging Tomato showed up in the chat? Right? Yeah? Tell me that wasn't nice. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I just got a shout out by somebody that's, 3 times bigger than me, has a regular following, all that stuff. So, because I mean, she has her stuff upcoming and planned. Mine are sporadic. I might go live one day and then not go live for 3 or 4 days. And well, it was a coincidence, right? And a coincidence, as we know, is when God decides to remain anonymous. Blessings all around, people. Blessings all around. Anyways, if you guys do want to give me a shout out in that chat at 9:15, which is literally in 13 minutes, and I'm talking Daniel Berry Sports Highlights if you're still here, and Red Dog and notifications, y'all want to pop in on the Raging Tomato tonight and be like, yo, Bane Bear sent us, and just put the @ symbol, all caps Bane, space, all caps Bear. Give me a bunch of shout outs in that chat. She's again, she really is an amazing lady. Really nice. I've been on panel with her 5, 6, 10 times. I already subbed. Nice. Red Dog already on top of it. Anyways, that kind of pumped me up. That was kind of a self-esteem booster I needed, baby. Feel like I got a 3.5-inch blank. But you know, most women can't handle it that wide. Ho 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 ho. Yeah. All right. I've been subbed. Nice. Yeah, put your notifications on. She'll be on at 9:15. We can go in and just say hey, be polite. But also you can give me a shout out and be like, Bane Bear sent us here. You know, all 5 of you. Mine says 5 people here, 4 thumbs up. And it always makes me wonder, like, which people are here that aren't saying anything in the chat? Are they people I know personally in town, or are they just random scroller buys? There's a drive-by scrolling, you know, or there's a scroll-by viewing. I don't know. How would you I don't know. There's a joke there somewhere, I'm sure. Lurkers be lurking, indeed. Earlier. And if you get that joke, kudos. C-Lab 2021 had a cartoon called Shrapster about 25 years ago. You're like, lobster indeed, earlier. Still even earlier. And the whole episode ran like that episode of Seinfeld that went backwards. Yeah, notification will always let himself be known. And so Red Dog and Mr. Eric 1983, what's up, Bear? Glad to catch you tonight. Dude, you just missed the Raging Tomato was in here. Mr. Eric 1983, if you want to do me a favor, the Raging Tomato, Sarah, the Raging Tomato, I've seen none of the OG subscribers and mods before me for a while. I know, right? Because nobody knows when I go live. I can go live at 6 in the morning. Could be 1 in the afternoon. Could be my usual time, sometime between 8 and 11 p.m. at night. So it's just hard to tell. But Mr. Eric, 1983, I was promoting Sarah, the Raging Tomato, and saying, hey, at 9:15, I'm going to go watch this debate and this discussion thing and all that. And like right after mentioning her, she shows up in the chat. And I was like, what? So all of us, hopefully, I've been trying to convince everybody else in the chat, like, be like, hey, go to Sarah, the Raging Tomato. Her channel's called The Raging Tomato. She's got like 5.7 thousand subscribers. I've got 1,752. So what is that? Yeah, she's got like more than 3 times the amount of viewers I have. But she doesn't have the views I have. I have 900 and, oh, this is a weird number, 966,688 views, if you look at my bio, which there's a 666 right in the middle, kind of weird. She's got like 150, 200 something thousand views, but she does long form stuff, like full videos on a laptop with a proper camera and mic and all that. So, anyways, who are the 3 here? I'm assuming it's Notification, Mr. Eric 1983, and Red Dog. Because Daniel Berry Sports Highlights normally just comes in, says hi, and goes. 1K on YouTube is equivalent to 100K anywhere else, just my opinion. I appreciate that. Because here's the thing, is that I don't have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Reddit, Gab, WhatsApp. I don't have DLive, Telegram, like I don't, Discord, I don't, no. Yes, I have just stalked your channel for 2 minutes. Don't judge. Yeah, me either. Yeah, exactly, Red Dog. And it's one of those things where it's like, on YouTube, I could set a bone, mend a shirt, cook a meal, fix my truck, or just watch comedy or fails, you know? So it's like, what more do you need in social media? Other than the fact that YouTube back in 2018 used to have a private messenger, which they don't anymore. In 2019, they abolished it in September of 2019, right before they had the quote unquote adpocalypse they were going to have on YouTube, December 10th, 2019. And the only people they ended up banning were Yuri Bezmenov, a dead ex-KGB agent, and Owen Benjamin. But they still have videos of Mean Mr. Mustache. But you can't say now, you can't say Mean Mr. Mustache's real name, because that's a AI trigger that'll red flag it. Like, you could drop any kind of word bomb you want to, the M word, R word, F word, N word, any of these words, but you cannot say the H word, because then you're full of H and the number 8 put together, allegedly. So yeah, ever since I got that swing and a miss strike from the tubes of you, like literally 2 months ago, no kidding when I say this, I've been throttled back. By this time, like in this chat, and I've just been live for almost 30 minutes, I literally, by right now, would have 10, 15, 20 viewers, and only 5 or 6 of them would be you guys who are loyalists, who are mods, who are subbed, stuff like that. And the other 10 to 15 people would just be random passerbys, because the algorithm would allow my live stream to be seen. But since I got a swing and a miss strike from the tubes of you, and yes, I say that word coding because then the AI thinks it's a baseball joke and won't like flag anything to be viewed later. Which you're paranoid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You'd be surprised at the stuff. Like, I get flagged for mentioning certain names, like Mean Mr. Mustache from World War II. But I don't get flagged on shorts where I have the joke where I've literally said the N-word, and they're totally okay with it. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, and it's one of those things. Yeah, exactly. But it's one of those things where it's like, give you an example. Red Dog was here for one of those where I used all the words you're not supposed to use in one joke, and I deleted that stream as soon as I ended it. I ended it, went straight to your videos, and I deleted it so they could have nothing on me. And I'm sure they have a whole stockpile server full of all deleted streams and stuff. No, it's real. Yup. Exactly. And so here's the thing. I get more, like I looked at my analytics, only 1% of my viewership is from my videos. Only 1% of my viewership is from my live streams, and 98 point whatever percent of my viewership is from my shorts, because the shorts because I have so many different variations of things on shorts. It could be cars, motorcycles, boats, planes, trains, automobiles, rants, raves, comedy spiels, you name it, Meals on Wheels. And I could have all kinds of different things. So the algorithm doesn't know what to do with my shorts, because my shorts are so sporadically different. Look at the ones I uploaded before I went live. Just the last 7 shorts I uploaded tonight. They are all different. One's a jar of buttons. One's a classic truck in a field. One's a couple puppies. One's a guy's man cave garage. One's a guy's, why is my water bill high? Like, I mean, one's a dump trailer with a monkey on the back of it. It'd be like, this guy's got a monkey on his back. So yeah, they don't know what to do with it. Definitely a shorts channel, and probably always will be. Yeah, same here. Okay, well, it was nice popping in, but I gotta go. Sorry. Notification, you got 3 minutes. You had better be at the Raging Tomato. And give me a shout out in the chat, pretty please, if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. But you better. No. Anyways, yeah, the Raging Tomato. I'm about to head over there. Notification, just go into the chat. You can do it now. That way, if you want to be like, I second that. Definitely shorts guy myself. Yeah. Mr. Eric, 1983, notifications, Red Dog. If you guys could go over with me to the Raging Tomato, just throw my name in the chat real quick. Even before it starts, be like, Bane Bear sent me. What's up? I subbed. You know, check it out. The Raging Tomato. Yeah, she's a great lady. Really wonderful person. And just, that's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Mr. Eric. He says I'll check it out. Well, I think it's that time to go, boys. Yeah? All right. I will see you on the next one. And until then, remember, do you feel loved? Later, y'all.